He described the form of the good as the source of all truth, like the sun that gives light to every mind. But he could only theorize and philosophize. John 1:9 declares, "The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. This light has a name. His name is Jesus." Plato looked up at the sun and dreamed of enlightenment. Jesus rose like the dawn and flooded the world with revelation. Philosophy searches for light. The gospel shines light. Now, book 7, Plato calls the allegory of the cave. Plato's cave portrays humanity chained in darkness, mistaking shadows for truth. The enlightened man escapes and returns to free others. But salvation is not about climbing out of darkness. It's about the light entering in. Plato said that the brave climb toward the sun. Jesus said, "I've come into the world as light so that whoever believes in me should not stay in darkness." The philosopher ascends, the Savior descends, and that makes all the difference. Like I've said in many times before, religion is always man's set of rules where you keep climbing and climbing and climbing, that you hope that you may reach perfection, nirvana, whatever you want to call it, and eventually make peace with God and make it into heaven in the afterlife. But Jesus, when he died on the cross and rose from the dead, it was no longer man's attempt to reach God, it was God's attempt to reach man. So it's not what we think about what Jesus died on the cross that's important, it's what God thinks about it. And God has accepted the sacrifice of Jesus' pure and sinless, perfect life as the punishment that all of us deserved. And that's why Jesus had to be God the Son, the second person of the Trinity, because the infinite wickedness and punishment that was required on all of humanity could only be atoned for by a perfect, sinless, almighty, infinite God. And in Jeremiah 17, it says, "The heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, search the heart and mind." So only God is pure and holy, and we seek him, and in his image and in his likeness we're changed to be more like him from glory to glory.